Okay. Let me know if you see my screen. Okay, na? Okay. So quickly I'll do introduction about myself for just 2 minutes. Okay, na? So myself, Mahesh Reddy. I'm into SAP for last 23 years. So I started my career as a ABAP developer in Accenture in 2003. So I worked for Accenture for 17 years till 2020 as a ABAP developer, team lead, and then as a project manager. So I was more interested in the teaching side. So whenever I was getting a time in the Accenture, so I used to take the SAP ABAP trainings for the freshers. So and so because I was more interested in the teaching side, so I thought better to take that as a main role. So I came out from Accenture in 2020, and then I started working independently as a freelancer from 2020 January. Okay, and from 2020 January, I am more into the trainings, individual trainings, college trainings, and corporate trainings. For last 3 years, I am giving regularly for trainings to the Capgemini. So corporate trainings for the freshers. Even now, also the training base is going on offline base in Bangalore. Okay, this is brief about myself, and also I know maybe some of you are there already from my group, right? So I also maintain the WhatsApp group of having the 1,500 people across the world. I grouped all my ex-colleagues and all my students, and there are many people of the consultancy people, HRs also, where we post all the job opportunities in the community. So all type of job opportunities will post, freelancing, permanent contract, all the opportunities. Okay. Can you hear me? My voice clear to you all? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
Mahesh.
you're audible.
Right. Okay. So there's a brief about me, and I registered my own company as well. So 8 months back, I registered my own IT company in Bangalore, in White Team Factory, Bangalore. So I stay in Bangalore. So way more I am into, we are into the trainings, and then the freelancing also I'm engaging the people now currently. So this is what just about myself. Okay, so coming to SAP ABAP, okay, what I do is quickly I'll go through what is SAP and what is the ABAP, what is the scope of ABAP developer, okay, opportunity point of view, and then I'll show you one or two programs quickly in the system so that you know what is the SAP ABAP, how it looks. Is clear? Any questions here before I get into the actual SAP demo? Any questions?
No, Mahesh.
Okay. Let me check it in the chart here. Okay, I'll do it. So you see my screen as well, right?
Yeah.
Anyone knows about what is SAP? What is SAP? What purpose SAP? Hmm? What is full form of SAP? System applications and products. System applications and products. Basically, this is industry software. So SAP is the industry software. Okay. It is industry software for the this ERP software. We call it as ERP software. It's ERP software. What is ERP? Anyone? What is the ERP? ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. What are the enterprise resources? Right, like sales and distribution, finance, materials management. Okay. or production planning. These are the different business process will be executing, or business activities will be happening in a typical a company. This is a company, for example. Say suppose Volvo company here, cars company. So for all this business process, right, or business activities, okay, SAP has developed their own software. So once the client will be having the SAP software, all day-to-day activities, whatever is going to do in this department, will be integrated with this SAP software, and then so they can maintain all the activities through the system, through the software. So SAP is package software actually. SAP is a package software. SAP is a packaged industry software. Industry software. So for industry applications, not like any games, or not like for websites and all. So we use the SAP technology. SAP is used for the industry business applications, all types of industries, manufacturing, food industries, banking industries, oil and gas, all the banking, everything, all these type of business industries, or business companies. So they use the SAP software. Okay. So the ABAP is SAP's own programming language. So ABAP will come here, like I can say, this is our ABAP. Okay. So ABAP is SAP's own programming language, where all the SAP screens has been developed using the ABAP only. So I can say the ABAP is SAP's core, or the heart of the SAP. So it's like this. Here the client, here the client, here is the SAP company, and here is the companies, like for example, Capgemini. Okay, here it is Accenture. So client may works with the Accenture, it may works with, they may works with the Capgemini, like this. So client will take the SAP software. The purchase is not a free software. It is a licensed software. So once the client will purchase the SAP software, okay, client will, suppose this is Volvo company or BMW, for example. Okay, these companies will approach to the Capgemini or Accenture, like these companies, to execute the SAP project. Execute means to adopt the SAP software. Okay, it's like this. So we call as, this is the legacy systems. Legacy systems, without SAP. Without SAP. Okay. Once they go for the SAP technology, they call SAP systems. This is the SAP systems. Client, client SAP systems. So to the client SAP systems, what you are going to do is, this SAP systems, you are going to maintain all of their, all business process, like all reports, so any new screen design, so all these things you are going to maintain as a ABAP developer. Okay, any questions here? Each one is called one module in SAP. There are hundreds of modules are there in SAP. Okay. Sales and distribution is for all sales related activities. Finance module is for all finance. For each one person will be, separate consultant will be there. We call as consultant, ABAP consultant, functional consultant. is the materials management. This person will take care of all the material related information they will maintain here. They will take care of that, this person. Okay. And all production planning related business process will take care by the this consultant. And this consultant like you, that as a web developer, you will work all with these module people as a common person, because the programming language is only one only, ABAP only. So all the skills, everything is built in the SAP is ABAP only. ABAP is useful only in the SAP technology. It's not useful for any outside the SAP. What is ABAP full form? What is ABAP full form?
Advanced Business Application Programming.
Advanced Business Application Programming.
Which
So for to learn the ABAP, right, what you need is, see, it is good if someone knows basic programming language. Otherwise, also does not matter, because this is the new to everyone. Even the college also you don't have the SAP ABAP. Okay. So only thing is you need to hands-on. You have to do more practice in system. Okay. Then get the concepts, and then you should be able to write all the programs, ABAP programs, programming language. This one. So who are more, interested in the programming language, for them only this will be suitable. If someone not interested in the programming side, this is not a right programming language. Right, not a module, right, not right module. We have different modules in the SAP where programming is not required. What I was saying here, sales and distribution, right? Materials management. For these people, they don't need any programming language. But they don't need any programming required. Okay, but whereas ABAP programming is must. ABAP means programming only. Clear? Because many people don't know what is the exact ABAP. It's like one type of programming language, like you use C language or Java or Python. Similar like that only. Okay. I'll show you one program in SAP, so that ABAP program, so that you understood how it looks. So I'm connecting to SAP system. So if you decide to join into the SAP ABAP batch, right? So the training batch, yeah, this server I will take from the vendor. So SAP server will be given by different vendors. So I'll take that, I'll purchase that, and I'll give it to you, the individuals. So 3 months server access will be given to you. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Do you see my screen now? So once log into your remote desktop, how it looks is like this. Right? Do you see one desktop here or not? No. Right? Can you see the desktop?
Yes, Mahesh, we can see.
Right. So this is a desktop of remote desktop where the SAP everything has been installed. So they'll install and provide to us. So what do you do is log in here. This is the logon pad. So I'll tell you the architecture also. SAP architecture. This is the front end login. So you will be given the username and password. Double click here. So this is the SAP login screen. As I said, this is not a free software. Okay. Right, do you see the screen of SAP? This is the SAP first screen after you give the username and password. Okay, this is where you live in the SAP. This is a GUI interface. GUI interface. So just quickly I'll tell you the SAP architecture, how it looks. It looks like this. It is called 3-tier architecture. Presentation layer, we call as presentation layer. Second one is application layer. Third one is DB layer, database layer. Okay. So presentation layer is the layer which you communicate to SAP. All program execution will happen here. Data storage will happen here, DB layer here. All DB communications will happen from here to here. And here to here, front end here. Here the execution of the programs will happen here. Now what you see currently is in the presentation layer. You are here now. Okay. To write an ABAP program, what do you do is you'll go to SC38. SC38 means one transaction code given by SAP. We call it transaction code. You understood this once we start the training. You understood this. What is exactly this? So what we are doing is we are going to create a ABAP. We are going to ABAP editor, GUI ABAP editor. No? So here the program name should give here starting with Z or Y. Okay. So why we need Z or Y is because SAP, whatever the programs we create, custom, we call as custom. Custom programs should create Z or Y. So I'll create with Z. Okay. Say suppose demo program. Demo program. And give today's state here. Click on create. Right. So once you click on create, so it will ask you to provide the title of the program, purpose. Okay. Demo program. That program here. We'll see all this. What is the each one of this one? What is the purpose and all? Once you start the training, you understood this one. Click on type executable program. This is you are going to execute this program. And then these things are this point of time, you can ignore it. Okay, I will click on save. When I click on save, it will ask a package. Package means like in your Words or Windows and all as a package like folder where you are going to save your program so that this program you can move from one system to other system. That is called SAP landscape. So just quickly I'll draw a flow here. This is the presentation layer. Sorry, development system. This is the quality system. This is the quality. And this is the production system we call. This is what typical projects will be having a SAP project landscape architecture. It is a project architecture. Production system here. So all the programs, what you do, you move to here. Think of what could be the quality system purpose. Anyone? You can make it interactive. It will be good, interesting if you are more interactive.
Testing purpose.
Testing purpose. So all the user testing, everything will happen in the quality system. This is what could be a production system.
End user interaction.
Yes. User business, user system, user. User will interact here. Who is the user? What the meaning of user? This is very important terminology to be understood in the IT industry, not only in the SAP point of view. Who is the user? Who is the developer? Or
Customer is
programmer?
user.
Customer is the user.
Developer is the one who develops the code or program.
Application. Yes, correct. For example, if you take a IRTC website, right? You log in and you book your tickets, right? You are a user or you are a developer for that IRTC.
User.
User. The same way here as well. Suppose if I go and try to KSRTC website, right? This is our website. So we are the users, right? We are not the developers. Developers is the backend person who has developed this one, this website and backend the code. Okay. So to move your programs from one system to other system, you need a package. This is what I was about to tell. I was creating here this. Okay. How to create a package and all we'll see once we start the session now. Okay, now I'll choose the existing package here. Okay, it lost the transport request. Under the package, we create a transport request. This is the flow. This is the package. Under the package, we will be having the transport request TR. We call as TR. Under TR, you are going to create your programs, tables, all things. Okay, this is the flow. So all this you will understood completely practically. Okay. So I can create a new transport request by clicking this button, create request, transport request. Let's save it here, enter here. Now your program is under the transport request. This is your ABAP editor, GUI editor. Here you can write your ABAP code. Okay, I'll write one simple code. Okay. So write means you are going to display the information on the output. Slash not required here because only single line. Slash purpose in ABAP is new line character. So single quotes is mandatory here because we are displaying the text here. Now if you want to see this output of this program, check syntax here. This is syntax check. This is the program activation here. So that latest changes will be effective. To execute the program, you will give this one here. This is your output of the program here. This is the output screen. Okay, here, for example, once the code you are writing in the presentation layer, the moment you click on execute button, right, where will go the control is, it goes to this flow. Here, it goes from here to here. Execution will happen here and show you back the output here. So in this case, the control will not go to DB layer because you are not writing any database statement. Database statements. This is a just okay simple program. How it looks. Any questions here? So database layer point of view, I'll show you the tables and all, where how it looks and all, where the data stores and all. So in SAP, you don't need any separate database connection. I think maybe other programming languages you need a separate database connectivity and all, JDBC and all. Okay, you don't need that here. Here everything is inbuilt. So there is a SAP created one transactional code called as SC11. SC11. Using this transaction code, what you do is you can create your own tables. Custom, we call it as custom tables, or you can see the SAP standard tables also. Okay. This is the suppose if I open one table name, standard table. Click on display here. Right? This is the table structure. This is the primary key of the table here. We'll see all this once we start the training class. Okay. This will give you the structure of the table. So if you want to see the data of the table, you can go to here. You can see the data here. This is the data of the table, records. This is the standard table. Why this standard means? Because the table name is not starting with Z or Y. So those are the tables provided by SAP. Okay. So I'll write a simple query to get the data from here into the program. What I do is I write one simple query. Select star from Nora into table IT underscore. This is one database statement. What be the meaning of star? Anyone? What is the meaning of star here? You know, many of you, some of you might be knowing some programming languages. Right? What is the star here?
Everything in the table, like all.
Oh, everything means all the fields or all the records?
All the records.
All the fields with all the records.
In this case, all the records as well, but generally star means all the fields here. Star refer to all the fields from database to your program. This is a flow. Flow is, this is your program. Okay. From the program, when you write a select statement, this is the database, SAP database here. You bring the data from here to here. This is what you have done now. Select means go to database. Here, go to database, brings the data. And then if you want display, this is the output. Okay. Now I'll get a syntax check. I'll do it here. You'll get some syntax error. Right? Think 1 minute. What is this error?
We are not declared the internal table. So
Correct.
that's
So because we are not declared the internal table, ID underscore Mara, it is giving that message. So we will declare that. We'll see what is this ID underscore Mara. It is like arrays concept in the other programming languages. We don't call as a arrays here. We call as a internal table to hold the data in the runtime of the program. For that, what you do is data ID underscore Mara type table Mara. So this will declare the internal table. ID underscore Mara is the internal table. It holds more than one record in the runtime of ABAP program. This is the point. Okay. Now check syntax here. And no syntax errors. So 10 rows means what could be the meaning of 10 rows?
it will display the 10 records.
It fetches the 10 records actually.
Yes, yes.
Right? If I execute, do you see any output or you don't see any output?
We don't see. Means it will
Oh,
say the only welcome to the SAP demo
correct.
because of yeah, it's a select query. You are not written anything to display.
Correct. So since we are not written anything on the output to display, okay, so it won't display any data. Okay, just it won't display, but all this you will learn once you start the topic. Okay, into work area underscore Mara. Okay, wait statement. Work area underscore Mara. About inner means material number here, and maybe some 40 position in the output. Work area underscore Mara hyphen empty head. This is material type called and loop here. So how you process the records of the internal table now? Loop means what is the general loop meaning in any programming languages? What is the meaning purpose of the loop in general purpose?
Running a single operation multiple times.
So running a single operation multiple times. That this write statement you want multiple times based on the number of records. Right? What is this error is coming? W underscore Mora is unknown. Right? How to declare that?
We are not declare the work area. So
Okay.
we need to declare the data, work
Yes.
area name.
Work area underscore Mora type Mora. Okay. It's like a W underscore Mora is nothing but like your structure in other programming languages. What is the difference between structure and arrays in other programming languages? What is the difference between structure, arrays and structure?
Arrays store a single type of data elements, like only int values only will be stored. Contiguous elements.
Correct. So basically, arrays is more than one record, we can say, right? Work area is our structure, nothing but here. It holds only single record. Single record in the runtime of ABAP program. This is the important word, definition. Okay, this all will be given to you as a notes point of view also, so that easy for you to answer the entry expectations, concepts. Okay, now you don't get an error. Now we'll get in the output the data. Check syntax, activate, execute now. This is the data output. Okay, this is the data. I have not given the heading, that's why you are not getting the heading. So if you want to give the heading, you can give here. Wait statement, material number. Okay, and I can give here and position 40. Okay, material type. So this will come as a heading here. 40, same alignment here. If you want, you can use some space by giving the skip statement. That's all. Check syntax, activate, execute data. So this flow we are building, this flow. So I'll show the debug mode also so that you understood clearly in 2 minutes. I'll put a breakpoint here. What could be the purpose of debugging? Any programming languages. Debugging is a common across the programming languages, right? Debugging is to analyze any errors or to analyze the flow of the program. So I can put a breakpoint here, stop here, execute. Okay. So get the data from Mora table, put into, see now, where is my control? Line number 12, means here. Control is here currently now. So the moment select statement you apply, control will go to here, search for the data and bring back to the program. Right? So we'll see what is these 4 buttons. Now if I give single step, do you see here? I double click here. You see the data in the runtime. 0, 307. We'll see all these things. What is this one? 0 records. How do you know? Double click here. No rows here. Now execute this. Right? So you got 10 records. See here 10 here. Double click here. So 10 records here. Right? Now you are printing the data heading here. Right? Now loop in the internal table you are having 10 records. So how many times the loop may execute? So loop, how many times it may execute? Think 1 minute. 10 times, right? Because 10 records are there. 10 records are there, 10 times will execute this one. First time, second time like that is go on executing. See the output now here. Okay. This is the position I gave. 40 position I gave from 40 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So this how it looks the program and the database table so that to just make you clear. Any questions here? Before I go into the contents, course contents, duration and all. Any questions here? So maybe I think I'll plan one more demo maybe tomorrow itself or Monday. Okay, I'll communicate through the group. If you want one more demo, more little bit. Okay. So this is the thing. No. So as a ABAP developer, what you are going to do is, or what companies you work for so many companies, like for example, Accenture, right? Capgemini, right? Or TCS, like this, you work as a ABAP developer here. You are a ABAP developer. Either you work for any of these companies, not all the companies the same time. Okay, na? Either you can work this company or this company or this company only. Okay, so what is main your responsibilities as a ABAP developer is you develop the ABAP programs basically. Develop ABAP programs and create a new custom schemes or yeah, this is the basic things of as a ABAP developer programs, and you develop a new schemes and all. Okay. So how you work in the projects is you will work like this. You are a web developer here. Web developer. You work closely with the SAP functional and you work with SAP. They'll work with the end client user. This is how the typical flow of the work in the real-time SAP projects here. You work with the SDMM people closely. So they will interact for the business point of view requirements, everything through the client here. They'll interact like this here. You will be here. Okay. Any questions? I'll share that quickly the contents, course contents. So these are the course contents. So topic 1 will be these contents will be handled, taken all basics of ABAP programming, architecture, right? Basic programming statements. So if conditions, so loop statements, so all these things, control break statements, so strings, and ABAP dictionary, SC11 transaction code, database statements. We call under this one OpenSQL here. This is called input screens, reporting, modulation means all function modules. This will cover as part of the topic 1, module 1. Okay. This is the base for the entire SAP, I say, not only for the ABAP point of view. So the entire SAP runs on this only. Because the entire SAP is backend screens and skins only. So every skin is designed by through the SAP backend ABAP programming only. Okay. This we call as a module 2. Under module 2, I grouped as a multiple programming, screen designs and all using the GUI, this topic. And OOPS concepts will come into this module 2. And this is type of the reporting concept of ALB reports. Okay. And here we will, after the module 2, we'll get into the module 3 where the file topics and all we'll discuss here. Data uploading process will execute, we'll do it here. Then here the smart forms is all printable documents we'll discuss here. Adobe Forms is also printable documents. So then any modifications you want to do, how to do the modifications in the typical SAP, we'll do it here. Okay, and this is for the data communication to different systems. How do you communicate through the iDocs? So this will be taken. And this is a performance tool, so will be part of module 3. And here the HANA will come into the last topic, which is advanced ABAP. Okay, all completely we will be doing the slightly different syntax. What do you do? What we were doing earlier. This is advanced topics all HANA point of view. So all these things will be taken through practically, completely practical and data flow point of view only. I'll explain, as I said already, right? As of a lot of a passionate trainer, I'm a passionate trainer. Okay, so more than 1,000 or maybe 1,500 people have already been trained already by SAP ABAP by this step across the companies, across the colleges as well. Okay, any questions? And duration point of view, right here. Duration approximately 45 to 50 hours, 40 to 50 hours. Okay, so I planned as Monday, sorry, not Monday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We'll see this timing, so. And Saturday, 7 to 8 p.m. Saturday, no, currently one batch is going on. So I will make it, for now, I'll make it 9 a.m. to 11. If any one of you are not able to attend the Saturday class, I can repeat that class in the weekdays before Thursday. Okay. And also, as I already communicated, right, if you miss any opportunity of, to continue the batch, I will give the flexibility of to attend, to join any other batch of my ongoing batch. Okay. Any questions here?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Mahesh.
Yes, please
Hello.
go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, I learned for the SAP ABAP on HANA at a real-time project work.
You are looking for that, right, actually?
Yes.
Uh, yeah, 2 minutes. I'll explain about that. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
See, basically what I'm designing here is ABAP on HANA along with the RAP. Okay. So what topics I'm designing is, or I have designed already is, One is new ABAP syntax. New ABAP syntax. Second one is AMDP. We don't use that much, but still yes, AMDP as well. AMDP. CDS vis. CDS vis. CDS vis and RAP. OData as well. OData. RAP here. RAP I can say here. OData here. Okay. So concept not point here is the effort. So earlier what we were doing is, so we have designed these three: new web syntax, AMDP, CDS, OData only. So around 20 hours we have designed the course. I have designed the course earlier, 20 hours. RAP very basics only earlier. 20 hours I have been designed the course. Okay. So just one question to any one of you there in the call, right? You are looking for the advanced ABAP. Okay. You might have been learning already, sorry, doing already working in the basic ABAP, the core ABAP. Okay. So you should go through all this as a one training only, maybe better. RAP we have designed only 20 hours earlier. Already we have run some batches earlier. RAP 20 hours. 20 hours. Now what I am planning is all these three combining, all these topics combining to make it as 30 hours. But the problem is I mean the individual should focus more on the practice only. More practice should be, because all basics you can learn directly, right? Because you are the all core Java experts, sorry, core ABAP experts. Okay. If you explore more, right, with this 30 hours, so I can start one batch for the all these topics together with the 30 hours duration. 1 month as a maximum to complete it.
Yeah, sure, please.
Right. So
Yeah.
instead of learning only the ABAP and HANA, right, only these topics, you learn this OData as well together, along together. Then you will be expertise. At least some small scenarios, if you do it, is enough to tell in the interview. Okay, to tell you very frankly, right? Not much people expertise in the OData and all. Okay, very important for all this. Now I'll tell you quickly the S4 HANA point of view. S4 HANA, because recently I spoke to so many people of so many of my friends, a lot of people of, okay. What the SAP is, three versions. S4 HANA on-premises. On-premises one is S4 HANA private cloud. Private cloud. So other one is S4 HANA S4 HANA public cloud here. Okay. For all this, right, which is the important thing here is new ABAP syntax, CDS view. AMDP, I spoke to many people. AMDP not that much we are using. New ABAP syntax, CDS view, and OData is okay. OData and RAP. This is required for all these people. Okay. The public cloud concept basically, right? You know, right? This is not on GUI. Not on GUI. You should write everything in the Eclipse, only the code here. In here, right? On premises, SC38 will works on GUI basically. It works both GUI and Eclipse both. So I came to know a lot of 95 or 98% of projects are going either this or this, all major things. Some of the small clients directly they are going to HANA cloud only here. Only thing here is you write all the table creation and all through the Eclipse only, not create table and all. So you go and create, not with the GUI base, so you write a statement, create table statements, those things. And here you cannot do any modifications and all, not much custom code SAP is allowing here. Not, in fact, this is drawback to all ABAP people. So we don't get ABAP jobs much with the client if they go from the cloud. But if they are going all this one, all ABAP people will be there as it is, all the requirements. And all this, right, on-premises, private cloud and all, not so much difference comparing with your ECC ABAP, what you are working currently. Not a very great changes. Okay, of course, because serious views are all very important. Serious views also you don't need to think much, all the SQL queries only. So if you are good in SQL queries, you can write the serious views. The challenge is we cannot debug the serious view. Okay, any questions here? See, earlier when we run this demo and all, right, after went well, everything went well. So people were not showing interest to join because maybe people start to export themselves instead of taking the training. But my suggestion is go for trainer, go for live trainer. Even does not matter where you join. Even if you don't join with us, also no problem. So don't delay to learn from the live trainer because that's what a lot of people do the mistake. So if you go for YouTube or Udemy, right, there are a lot of things are there, but it's better to go through some expert as a live. Especially even the anyone. Okay, that's why right. A lot of people will learn from the even expert also will learn from the expert, the new technologies, any new things, because somebody will explore already and teach to you, right? That is the point actually. If you want to explore, we don't know what we are exploring correct or not. One problem we stuck up, then we are gone. Okay. For all these trainings, whatever we conduct, right? So I will create a separate group for the training batch. You can post all the doubts in that group. So I will resolve those. I will respond those issues. And my main intention of this ABAP trainings basically is to initiate the training more from your side. You should explore more. You should do R&D, not like a typical model of teaching. One, like a spoon feeding and all. Not a spoon feeding. That's not a, that will not make you to learn. Okay, so you should explore more. So if you understood the data flow, explore, learn, it will be very interesting. 100% you get the job. But provided you put a good efforts, that is very important. Okay, I think already maybe 1 hour. Any questions? So this 30 hours I am designing the course with all these topics. So whoever is interested, right, you can reach to me directly. Okay, then I will plan accordingly. Because more than 30 hours, it will be a big effort and all things will be associated, the cost and everything. Okay, you can forget not much AMDP to be focused. You should focus CDS view, new syntax, wrap. So for all this, I will give SAP S/4HANA 2023 version with Adobe Forms also it will be working. All our trainings will be taken through that system only. So you might be knowing some of you are there in my group, right? So I am providing the trainings across the SAP modules. Fury is going on. CPA also will be starting. SD is going on. All these modules are going through me, through my company. So I'll give 5 minutes time till 9:15. Any questions you can ask me.
Hello.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Yes, sir. Actually, I am ABAP on HANA with RAP. It is 30 hours is okay. Can you explain for fee structure?
That you can ping me separate better.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi Mahesh, good evening. This
Yes,
is
sir.
Pratibha.
Oh, yes.
May I know whether is there any sessions given from your side apart from ABAP, means FI and MMSD?
We are giving already. SD is going on, base is going on. We are going to start one base next week. SD with real-time
Oh,
experts. All is
okay,
expert.
okay. When can I expect that session? Means on which date, so that I want to join in that session.
SD,
How can I contact?
SD, right?
Yeah.
You are there
Apart
in my
from
group.
ABAP.
Oh, you don't have. You
No,
are not in my group, huh?
no.
Okay,
Someone
so
suggested me.
okay. I'm
So
building a SAP university. SAP virtual university I'm building. Okay. So anyway, I'll give you that link and mobile number both in this chat window. Okay, na? So I'll give my
yeah.
mobile number.
Yeah.
Also, I'll give the link. Just you can join it. So you see what is happening in the SAP, especially jobs point of view.
Yeah, sure, Mahesh.
Just 1 minute. Completely managed by me. Completely, we will discuss only the SAP matter, the SAP only. Just 1 minute. I'll give that link as well. So SAP FI also we are giving. If anybody is interested. So in the meanwhile, any questions, anyone? So one more point is maybe not commit exactly now. So we are doing the freelancing work also. So I'm engaging the people through the freelancing. So going forward, I may engage you people also. If you do good job, right, I can engage you as a shadow as well. So SAP SD already we are doing freelancing roles we are doing. Just only 1 minute. Do you see the chart window? My number I pinged right there.
Yeah, yes, Mahesh. It's
Okay, I'll just ping this as well. Now all the communication I will do it in that group actually across all this training related across not only my trainings, all the trainings what I do through me. In the chat window you can check it out. So mobile number I gave and also this group link also I give on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Any questions, Surabhi, Harika? Any questions, Surabhi? You are SAP new to SAP or you are already into SAP?
No, I'm completely new to SAP.
Okay, you are having the other programming language experience, sir?
Yeah, like .NET.
.NET. Okay. So Pratibha, you are looking for the SAP functional side, right?
yes, Mahesh.
Okay. Harika, yeah, I know. Harika, okay, MI, right? So, can you hear me, Harika? Right? I stopped the live 1 minute.
Yes,